Hey, Billy Ephart here. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're talking about our Leadership Mastery series. And today we're going to talk about some of the steps you can take as a leader and to improve yourself as a leader. And one of those is to accept personal responsibility in your life. We're going to talk about what those things mean or what that means, and we're going to give you 5 or 6 things that'll help you with that. Now, don't turn off the vlog yet, the video, because some people say, well, I don't want to hear about personal responsibility, but it's important that you understand your role in things. So the first thing that really personal responsibility means is, number one, is that you're responsible for how you respond. So for example, you can't control the circumstances that happen around your life. You can't control what someone else may say about you, frankly, good or bad. But what you can do is control how you respond to those things that are happening around your life. Now, I'll be candid and honest with you. Sometimes I don't respond real well myself. And so some of this teaching helps me as well, because what it does is it allows us to really be more in control of our life if we really learn to choose our response to things. Some people call it reframing. You reframe the circumstance, you put it in a different picture, right? You change pictures in your mind. That's why you call it reframing. And so I think in that context, that helps us. So if you understand that you're responsible for how you respond. So for example, you may meet a clerk at a store that is not, say, overly friendly, for example. But that doesn't mean you don't have to not be friendly. It simply means that you choose how you're going to act and, frankly, how you're going to react. And so if you do that, then you're accepting personal responsibility. So that's number one. Number one is you're responsible for how you respond. Number two is you can't control what happens all the time, right? But you can control your mindset and how you do respond to that. And so if you really those two kind of go together, but I want you to understand that it's important that you know you can control how you respond. Then number three, you are responsible. We're talking about accepting personal responsibility, you're responsible for where you are in life. Now, the reason this one's really important, because we get so many comments and questions that come in from both our vlogs, our blogs, and other things that we do in our teachings. And you know, there's a scripture in the Bible, in the New Testament, that says that God is not mocked. Whatsoever man soweth, that shall he also reap. We really are located in life right now based on the decisions we've made up to this point. Now remember, you can't control everything that happens around your life, but you can control how you respond, that we talked about in number one and number two. Now, with that said, this piece that I'm responsible for you where you are in life, you have to accept responsibility. Don't put it out on other circumstances that are out there, or what someone else has done to you, or what you didn't get the big break. You got to realize that where you are, what you've sowed, you have reaped. Now that's a hard one. That's a tough one, because there are things that happen to you that are unfair, but nobody ever said life is fair, right? We all have to stand up and respond to where we need to be with life. So number three is I'm responsible for where I am in life. So really there is the law of cause and effect. And that law of cause and effect is what I do in life, the decisions I make, the actions that I take, are me sowing in life, and I reap what I sow. An example is if you pay kindness forward, for example, if you show someone kindness in your life, and someone maybe that doesn't even deserve kindness, right? Then when you don't deserve kindness in your life at some point, then someone shows you kindness because you've sown kindness. So, and one of the things that's really challenging today when we talk about this one is there's a term called delayed gratification. And what that simply means is sometimes I have to pay now, right, with no gratification. I don't get any reward back, but I have to pay now so that I'm sowing for the future. So then when you look at where you arrive in life and where you are, you realize the law of cause and effect, that you literally were sowing, and because you were sowing and investing, so to speak, in that part of your life that it came back to you. So this is Billy Epplehart. I appreciate you tuning in. We'll pick up in another vlog on where we're on accepting responsibility. We're talking about our leadership mastery series, and we'll see you right back here. Bye-bye.